Today, December the 26th, 2014. I'm going to change my front oxygen sensor on my Subaru Legacy 2001. This is the part number of new part. Two two seven nine one AA00A. It's called the AF ratio sensor, air fuel ratio sensor. The sensor looks like this. Looks like this. The sensor tests the air fuel ratio. First thing is to change to remove the air intake duct. The tank. If I need to remove this one too. Let me see. Okay, the problem with the front oxygen sensor is that you can't really see it from here. You can reach it with your wrench, but you can't see it. This is the connector, and the wire goes down here, and then the front oxygen sensor is right below this front shaft. That's the exhaust. That's the exhaust. That's the front catalytic converter. The oxygen sensor is right on the converter and below this shaft, so you can't really see it. First of all, I'm going to disconnect this connector. Okay, to disconnect this connector, just turn it this way. It's like a clip. Okay, I have already disconnected because it's not easy to disconnect it with only one hand. To disconnect this connector, you just unclip this clip completely, and then the connector will be disconnected easily right here. And next thing you need to do is that there is another clip here, right here, just to clip the wire away from the axle. Unclip this, and then you can use the wrench to remove the sensor. Let me see if I can see it with the camera. unclip this and then we'll see. Okay, now it's unclipped. Okay, so now what you need is a 22mm open wrench. Some people use the oxygen wrench. There's a special type of oxygen wrench. Some people use a flare nut wrench. Flare nut wrench is like this. That's a flare nut wrench. Okay, this is a flare nut wrench. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 4 sides on the nut, instead of like a open wrench with 2 sides on the nut. So it has more grip. But I did it with my open wrench once, so I know it's working. But the thing is that you can't see when you're doing it, and you have less than 1/8 of a turn, 1/8 of a turn's room to turn it. Okay, let me try to do it like this. Okay, I think my hands has to go like from this gap, go down, and then okay, after some struggling, right now my wrench is on the sensor, like this. Now it's on the sensor. Okay, let's break it loose. Okay, I've already warmed the I've already broken loose this front oxygen sensor, but it was still difficult because I had to lean all my weight on the wrench to break it loose. Well, warming the car is a good idea actually. Okay, now we can turn this wrench. You don't have too much room, but each time you have to turn like a 1/8 of a turn, and then reposition your wrench and turn. And probably you have to do this. Turn your wrench the other way. Okay, anyways, you have to turn it like this until it's completely removed. Oh, by the way, to warm the car, to start my car, I had to connect this connector. Otherwise, my car won't start. Okay, now I almost made it out. The catalytic converter is very, very hot, so you better wear some gloves or protections. Yeah, that's the sensor. It's not out. Yeah, this is the sensor. Every time before you swap a part, you need to compare those. Compare the size, compare the everything. So this is my new sensor, and this is the old sensor. They look exactly the same. Look exactly the same. This part looks the same. Connector looks the same. And what I noticed is that the thread has anti-seize on it. So yeah, that's what I heard too. They have already put the anti-seize on the thread, so you don't have to do anything. Just tighten it on. is the this one. That's the catalytic converter, and this is the axle. Oxygen sensor. We connected that on the converter, but I don't see the position. I don't see the hole. Okay. It's pretty tight already, and put back the clips so that it won't be cut on the axle. Like this. Okay. That's it.